Had a couple of people ask me about the phone mount that I use. This is an X mount by RAM. It's actually the X mount, and then there's an extension bar here. Some people, if you're okay with it, you can ride it down the pocket so you won't need the extension. Me, I don't use my phone a lot when I'm on a bike. I know lately that seems to be a big trend. Just went through a bike week here at Myrtle Beach. Don't know how many people I saw texting while they're riding. I mostly keep mine up here so I can hit skip on a song or check it at a light or something like that if I need to. Try not to use the phone while I'm riding. I've got a Sena Bluetooth headset in my helmet, so if I have to answer the phone or something, I can reach up and hit answer, but I don't have to actually, have the phone for any reason. So you could take this and you could mount it deeper in your pocket if you wanted to. You drop it deeper in the pocket, and then what you end up doing is blocking the radio or blocking the console. So for me, this works the best over here. It's on my left side, so my right side's got plenty of room for the cruise control. I can keep my hand on the throttle if I need to tap the phone. They've got a couple different clamps at the bottom you can get. They're not very expensive. I got it on Amazon. This is a RAM X mount, and basically these are spring loaded. This is an iPhone. It'll hold pretty good sized phone. This is an iPhone 10 XR, I think it was what one I picked that time. So it holds a big phone, so you don't have to worry about, unless you got a monster Galaxy or something like that. Almost any phone you have will fit in there. It holds really good. There's little rubber tabs on here. The phone will not vibrate out of there. It won't fall off there while you're going down the road. I've used this mount here for probably 4 years. Now for a power source, I added a USB port over here in my console or in my dash. I pulled the power off of the cigarette lighter down below, so when I had the cowl off the front, basically I just jumped a lead up here from the hot in the ground and tied those in. I used a vary bit to bore the hole the size, so I went to AutoZone, bought the USB ports first, used a step bit and bored it out the size I need. You could probably just pick, you could probably find a 3/4, 7/8, whatever fits it, and put it in there. I bought this one because when you power it on, it actually shows you your voltage. Now to charge my phone while I'm riding, normally my phone holds a good battery charge, but some days you just need to charge while you're riding. I've got my extra cable down here with my camera system. So basically all I do is I pull the handlebar as far as I can to the left once I get it plugged in. So we're trying to do this one-handed here. So I can plug into my USB port. I usually pick the top one just because it's the furthest away from the handlebar. Turn your handlebar all the way in because that's the farthest it would ever stretch. I just kind of pre-route it and then I loop it a couple times around the bottom peg and then plug it into my phone. I do it a little bit better if I'm going to ride, but just for demonstration purposes. So I've taken up the slack here, so it's never going to pull out. And you end up with a little loop up here. You could probably get like a zip tie or something and keep it loose here. They make the ones that are Velcro. You can Velcro it down there. That way it's not floating on you. But again, I don't really charge my phone while I'm riding, so I don't really have that problem. Let me get over here to the other side of the bike. Me, for most purposes, what I use mine for is I'll plug my GoPro in here. I'll loop it down underneath here, and then I can bar mount my GoPro here, or I can mount my GoPro up off of my fog lights, and that keeps my GoPro mounted. That way you can power your GoPro all the time, because if you've got a GoPro, they die relatively quickly. So I can mount my GoPro up there, keep it powered all the time, and then you've got the console mode for the GoPro. You can actually turn the GoPro on and turn it off from your phone. So I tucked everything back away there. Again, up here on the top, this is a RAM. It's actually called an X grip, not an X mount, but as you can see, spring loaded. So depending on what size, if you got a regular iPhone, if you got a Plus, iPod, anything like that, you can put it in there and it basically clamps and holds it in place. This part here, you can loosen the screw up and basically turn it up or down so you can aim it. So if I want to move it up a little bit, I loosen that, turn it up, and just tighten it where you want it. It's got nice rubber clamps underneath of there, so it doesn't mess your bars up, doesn't leave any marks on your chrome. And then all these pieces here are adjustable, so you can actually get it turned in and out to the way that you can actually see all your instrument panels and still be able to use the phone.